Upward Design for Life Volunteer Training. Our mission: to be the residential design resource for those in need in Erie County and to share our vision with anyone who will listen. The process: referrals. We partner with organizations throughout Western New York that refer individuals and families in need to our service. Each home installation starts with a home visit. We visit our clients to introduce ourselves, learn more about them and their needs. We schedule the installation, and on that day, volunteers help to transform the client's living space into a home, a place where they can feel comfortable. We try to create an atmosphere where they can feel sheltered from life's challenges, a place that has beauty and warmth. Home is where the heart is, and volunteers are at the heart of what we do. Today's training objectives: know and understand who we serve, expectation for code of conduct, set guidelines for professional etiquette, diversity and the people we serve, safety first, all the ways to volunteer and donate. Who we serve: domestic violence survivors, refugees, individuals transitioning from homeless shelters, children, veterans, individuals with behavioral and developmental disabilities, young adults aging out of foster care. Code of conduct: you are ambassadors. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. We take great pride in the work we do in Western New York, and we hope you too will find fulfillment throughout your time with us. We depend on our volunteers to positively represent our organization during home installations. By volunteering, you are becoming a part of the Upward Design for Life story. We hope that you will share the mission of this organization and your volunteer experience with others. You are not just a volunteer, but one of our cherished ambassadors. Thank you for your service. Code of Conduct continued. Confidentiality. Confidentiality is an essential standard that we must uphold. Our clients' privacy and circumstances are not to be shared. While we appreciate your sharing your volunteer experience with your circle of influence, i.e., friends, family, social networks, and work colleagues, there is an expectation that any identifying client information is not shared. Be mindful of the way you speak about our clients. A lack of respect and decorum is not only a bad reflection on you, but on Upward Design for Life and its mission. We don't take lightly the circumstances of our clients. We speak of them with respect and kindness. We fiercely protect their right to privacy and dignity. After all, if you were in their position, you would expect the same. My bedroom looks like a hotel room. These are the words of a grateful client we served. Professional etiquette. A person's home is their castle. Remember, no matter how humble a home is, it's still a home, and we are guests in our client's home. It's humbling to receive help. We help those who are vulnerable and in need. When we leave our client's newly furnished home, we want them to feel uplifted, cared for, and empowered to live a better life. Personal etiquette continued. A person's home is their castle. That means 1. We never judge or make negative comments. We are in our client's personal space. 2. We watch for signs that the client is overwhelmed or uncomfortable. When we see those signs, we ask if there is something we can do to make it better. 3. We ask. We don't make demands or tell the clients what to do. 4. We maintain our composure, use inside voices. 5. We don't use profanity. 6. We work with focus and efficiency. 7. We work with a positive and peaceful attitude. Diversity. Diversity beyond race. Diversity goes beyond race, age, ethnicity, and gender. Diversity means respect. It's recognizing, appreciating, and being mindful of other people's differences as we make decisions, comments, and assumptions. Upward Design for Life services a diverse clientele. Our approach is to embrace our clients' humanity and to treat each person with kindness and respect. Whenever possible, we try to incorporate our clients' heritage, personal attributes, and needs into our customized home design plan. We understand that everyone is different and deserves to be made to feel special. We pay attention to every detail when planning a design for a home, and that detail involves you. Your interactions with our clients makes the difference between someone feeling uncomfortable in their own home or feeling joyful about their entire experience. Diversity continued. Make no assumptions. We are in the business of helping people, all types of people who deserve to be treated with kindness. We can't make assumptions about a person's circumstances or how they should react to our presence. We can only be sensitive to our clients' needs and respectful of their journey. Diversity continued. Domestic violence survivors. Unless you have experienced domestic violence, it's hard to imagine how a person might feel. While we can't make assumptions, you can imagine the experience is traumatizing. Victims flee from their abuser with no more than the clothes on their backs. With this in mind, we want our clients to feel safe, respected, and uncompromised, meaning that they might not want to broadcast their whereabouts, which might make interacting with them a little different in the following ways. Everyone is not comfortable with physical contact. Respect personal space. Don't stand too close or be aggressive. Not everyone is a talker. Don't assume people are being rude. They just may be introverted, overwhelmed, or ashamed that they are in need of help. Some clients have escaped from dangerous or abusive circumstances and may be leery of strangers or sharing information about themselves. You may sense a lack of trust. It looks so different. It finally feels like home. These are the words from a grateful client that we have served. Diversity continued. Refugees. Imagine leaving the comfort and familiarity of your home, country, language, and traditions to land in a new world where everything is different and intimidating. The things we take for granted, a bed, chairs, clean water, and protection from the cold, are not luxuries everyone shares. Understand that some people have endured unimaginable hardships. Remember, English is not everyone's first language. Not everyone is comfortable interacting with strangers. People have different customs that dictate what is and is not an acceptable interaction with people of the opposite sex or the formality shown to elders. People have different ways to greet. People have varying levels of openness and ways of expressing their feelings. Everyone is not comfortable with physical contact. Respect personal space. Don't stand too close or be aggressive. Remember, this might be an overwhelming experience for our client. Diversity continued. Individuals transitioning from homeless shelters. In 2017, The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development released its annual report showing that nearly 554,000 people across the country were homeless. Of that total, 193,000 people had no access to nightly shelter and instead were staying in vehicles, tents, the streets, and other places considered uninhabitable. More than half of the homeless are families and children. There are many reasons why people become homeless. Therefore, it's never safe to make assumptions. Diversity continued. Individuals transitioning from homeless shelters. Remember, sometimes it's best when people don't know they are being helped. Sometimes homelessness is due to a catastrophic financial event, illness, or the working poor experiencing a setback. The inability to provide for oneself and/or family is devastating and could be a source of shame. You may run into someone who seems less appreciative than you would expect. You never know what's in a person's past, mind, or heart. Don't always expect cheers and pats on the back from clients. Be empathetic to how the client might feel about their current situation. Give with a great sense of humility. Diversity continued. Children. Everyone loves children, and it's easy to become comfortable and familiar with them. At Upward Design for Life, safety is always on our mind, so with that in mind, we have the following rules. Volunteers are never to be alone with clients' child or children. Refrain from physical contact. Children are vulnerable, and some of the children we serve have endured hardships, trauma, and/or abuse. We want parents to feel at ease and to know protecting their child from potential abuse is not one of their worries. While we encourage all volunteers to be friendly, be mindful of the fact that you are a guest in a stranger's home. It's better to be more formal and polite than too informal and cause the child and/or parents discomfort. Diversity continued. Veterans. Be careful that you don't fall prey to the stereotypes that shroud veterans. Not all veterans suffer from PTSD. Not all veterans are suicidal. Not all veterans are time bombs waiting to go off. The truth is that it can be difficult for some veterans to reintegrate back into civilian life once they have returned home. But that's not the full extent of their story. Each person has their own unique story and perspective. The key is to exchange compassion for assumptions. Listen more than you talk. Let the person reveal who they are and what they need. Diversity continued. Individuals with behavioral and developmental disabilities. There is no one simple rule as to how to successfully interact with individuals that have behavioral or developmental disabilities. Each individual is unique. There are a few things that you might do to increase the odds that an interaction will be pleasant. Number 1, stay calm and relaxed. Number 2, be kind. Number 3, start the conversation with the expectation that things will go smoothly. Number 4, minimize distractions. Number 5, simplify. Stick to one topic at a time. Number 6, acknowledge what the other person says. Number 7, pay attention to cues. Is the person engaged? Are they uncomfortable or agitated? Let their cues determine how little or much you engage in conversation. It's wonderful. It's been an improvement to my environment and my life. These are the words of another grateful client that we have served. Safety first. Your safety is very important to us. If you volunteer to participate in a home installation, it's imperative that you be mindful of your safety. While we do home inspections that help us plan the install, remember that you are in an unfamiliar environment, which requires that you pay close attention to what you do, where you walk, and how you lift. Safety First continued. Top 10 lifting rules. Proper body mechanics. It's easy to forget to pay attention to how you are lifting. However, committing to these rules will help protect you from injury. 1. Don't lift if you can't get a good grip. 2. Don't lift heavy objects by yourself. 3. Keep back straight. Bend knees and hips. 4. Never twist when carrying a load. 5. Stand with a wide stance. 6. Don't jerk the load up. 7. Use a step stool or ladder for high objects. 8. Keep elbows close to your side and your body close to the load. 9. Use two hands to lift a load. 10. Make sure you can see over your load. Safety continued. Absolutely no drinking or drug use. Absolutely no weapons of any kind. Integrity, property damage. We want our clients to have a positive experience. Our goal is to leave them in a better place both literally and figuratively. That's why we depend on you to be careful, i.e., not scratching walls, furniture, or breaking items. Accidents happen, and when they do, report it immediately to the site manager. Don't try to cover it up or ignore it. We need to know if there has been any property damage. It's the right thing to do. The kids are so happy our house is nice. Thank you so much for everything from the bottom of my heart. That testimonial came from another grateful client. Summary. Let's do this. At the heart of what Upward Design for Life does is the passion to give back to the community and help others. We don't judge or concern ourselves with how people came into need. We focus only on how we might help them move forward. Your sensitivity, kindness, and inclusive attitude will only serve to further our mission. We believe that everyone, regardless of their economic circumstances, is deserving of a chance for a better life. We serve people from many walks of life, and we do it with a smile and the utmost respect. This training has outlined for you the code of conduct and professional etiquette that we expect from our volunteers. Your professionalism is paramount not only to the success of the organization, but most importantly to the high standard of customer satisfaction that we strive for on every installation. Together, we will help transform lives. Volunteer. Volunteer and donation opportunities. There are many ways to give. Work on site at home installations, donate hours for administrative support, grant writing, fundraising, warehouse organization and cataloging, donation pickup and drop off, donation of gently used furnishings, recruitment. Be an Upward Design for Life ambassador. Share our story with your family, friends, social groups, and colleagues. Make a financial donation or ask your family to make our organization your charity of choice during the holidays. Thank you. Nothing that we do would be possible without our cherished volunteers. Thank you for helping us furnish homes and transform lives for those in need. What we offer is not a handout, but a hand upward. Click Next. Proceed to the safety video. Exit out of YouTube and return back to the training module. Click the Next button at the bottom of your screen. It will take you to the next segment of the training focused on safety. Please watch both videos and then proceed to the one-question quiz.